All right, here we are. This was our Wednesday workout this week. It was our movement day, low intensity day, whatever you can call it, whatever you want. More aerobic conditioning, aerobic cardio. Not a lot of fast movement. Give the body a little bit of a rest, but my body doesn't feel that great if I don't do anything. So that's why I prefer to move. So we move. Just started out. We went for a walk first, early morning walk. Came back, got our 5 minutes of hopping in, just bouncing around. Got the red light on. Does it help? I don't know. Do you need it? No. I like it. I think it helps a little bit with recovery and things like that. Feeling better. So then we get into our crawling. So we did about 15 minutes probably of crawls, just working our way back and forth, up and forward and backward, bear crawls. Crab walks, different animal type movements, and just letting the body move. Again, you could do all the mobility drills you want. I do plenty of them, but I think actually moving is, big old thunder boom, just kind of scared me there. But I saw the lightning first and then the thunder, but I wasn't expecting to be that loud, kind of rattle the whole house. So I was talking about moving rather than just doing mobility drills. So this is a mobility drill in itself. It's moving. Shoulders, hips, knees, back. Everything's moving. And it's moving together, syncing together. That's what you really want. If you want to be the best mover, you can become great at drills. But if you're not able to actually get into positions when you're moving, then really what good are you doing? So that was crab walks there. Here we got our Spider-Man lizard crawls. Again, call them whatever you want. Just do them. Again, I like this. This is one of my favorite variations just because of the fluidity, the movements of the hips and the spine, kind of weaving back and forth. Really try to drive those hips up. Try to stay low to the ground. You're kind of doing a push-up as well. You can hold. You could go faster. You could go slower. You could add even more twists in bending. Again, let the body's meant to move. So stop just sitting around doing nothing, complaining that you're sore. It's because you don't do anything. And again, we don't just go front and back. We go side to side. Sometimes I'll go, I think I might have did something yesterday, just kind of in like S shapes, weaving, snake shape type stuff. So you're not just going in the same directions all the time. You can go over stuff, under stuff. Again, change it up. Make it fun. Movement should be fun. Movement training should be fun. Again, it's not all crawling. Again, another great one for the hips. The duck walk, so just really letting those hips, trying to get those knees to the ground. Ankles get really worked here as well. And you're not just sitting around doing a calf raise or a ankle mobility, rotation, flex, extension, whatever you want to do. You're actually getting the ankles and hips and knees to move while moving the rest of your body. You can progress these by loading them up. I'll load them up, carry a med ball. You could carry a barbell or dumbbells. You can do whatever. You can change things up and advance and progress. You might not be there. You might not even be able to squat down that low, and that's totally fine. Again, it's all about meeting yourself where you're at and progressing from there. You see things online. You see me doing this, and I'm not even good at this stuff. And you're like, oh, look how far ahead he is. I could never do that. Well, yeah, especially if you never do it if you don't ever try and you don't ever start. That's the only way you'll never do things like this. But if you do them, you work at them consistently, and you're progressing and getting better and doing it more and more, you're going to be able to do them. There's no doubt in my mind in that. You just got to put your mind to work and actually do the work. Just most people aren't willing to do the work because we're too lazy. We're too stuck in our comfort zone, and we just don't want to do anything that's challenging or risk of embarrassing ourselves. That's why I put some of this stuff out. I don't care if I'm embarrassed. I don't care what some bot or someone I don't even know who they are comments or thinks, oh, that looks dumb. Who cares? They're probably not doing anything either. They're probably just sitting behind a keyboard in their mom's basement. So, but again, here we go. Gorilla crawls. So kind of on your knuckles. This one doesn't feel the best. Like if you watch an actual grill, they walk on like I don't know, how to explain it. Their top knuckles more. That's a little advanced for me. So I just go on my fists. You kind of just move the hips there as well. Kind of get a lot of motion in there. Motion is the lotion, as they say. Here we go. Some light frog hops. Not going. You could advance these by jumping higher, jumping farther. Again, there's just millions of ways you can progress this stuff to your liking, or regress it even. Maybe it's just getting down in that frog position and just holding it to start. Again, meet yourself where you're at. All right, then we go monkey swings. So you're kind of like a half handstand type thing. You're planting your hands and then swinging your hips and feet from side to side. Kind of like, I don't know if monkeys actually do that, but I call it a monkey swing. So yeah, just a way to get a little bit more overhead and get those hips, legs moving. Kind of different way to build a little bit of strength and stability. So this is all strength training too. It's just not the typical, I'm going to lift as much weight as possible strength training. Yes, that stuff is great. Do the barbells, do the dumbbells, do the kettlebells, but move your body too. Learn to lift your body. A lot of the guys that are benching a ton are too fat or can't even do a push-up. Or you can do a lot of weight, but you can't do push-ups or chin-ups. And those are things you should be able to do. Push-ups, chin-ups, pull-ups, bodyweight lunges, bodyweight squats, bear crawls. A lot of people can't do these things because they just lift weights. They don't lift their body weight and move their body. I don't know what those are called. Kind of like you see a cheetah sprinting. Although a cheetah's a million times faster than me doing it. Once I can get outside regularly, I'm going to try and get more room so I can kind of bound out. Here's the beast crawl. Watch the Planet of the Apes. Watch the gorillas crawl in there, or Beast from X-Men. That's kind of what I think of when I do that. So we finished up the crawls, got our tennis ball, got our best friend the wall, and we just played a little bit of wall ball with ourselves. Back and forth, just catching, just getting creative. Unlock the creativity, let it free flow, kind of not thinking about it, you're not pausing in between when you're just grabbing it and throwing it. Hopefully it hits something that bounces back. A lot of times in here it didn't. I was hitting the weights, I was hitting the ceiling like that. Throwing left-handed and looked like a goofball trying to throw left-handed. You go behind the back, you go between the legs. Again, creativity. Grab the ball. Don't even think, react. Whatever's coming next, whatever you're thinking next, and just do that. Have fun with it. Make training fun. Again, this is reaction, hand-eye coordination, and getting the wiring in your mind, working with your hands, working with your eyes, working with your feet, getting everything. Because even not just sports, in life, you're gonna need that stuff. It's gonna help you. Reflexes, something falls off the shelf, you got to catch it. The kid falls out of the chair, you got to try and catch it. So moving back and forth, you could even do this as a conditioning drill. If I wanted to, bouncing it back and forth, side to side. I don't have a ton of room down here in the basement, but again, just a lot of fun and unlock a little bit of creativity. And then we went into our rolls and handstand, more of the gymnastics type stuff. Different rolls, different more kind of mobility type drills too. So like I said, I do mobility drills, not just the rolling, but I think rolling, handstands, those are some of the best things you can do, especially for your spine, your neck, your hips, your back. I guess I said spine. Spine is your back, dummy me. Here we go, like a 90-90, barrel roll kind of thing right into it. There's one other one I want to do where you like swing the legs. I got to watch a video on it just to see exactly how they do it. But that's how I learn. I like watching things and learning and then doing. Learn by doing. Learn by making mistakes. Learn by putting your hand on the stove, burning your hand, and then not doing that again. That type of thing. So we get into some more running rolls, the just a forward somersault, shoulder over the shoulder roll too. Then threw in some cartwheels as well. Again, should be able to get outside more regularly here shortly. Weather's finally starting to break for spring, I think. So obviously there was something on TV had to change there, but got to do that. Representing the New Day again, WrestleMania week. I'm recording this on Thursday, so only Friday, Saturday. I guess Saturday it starts. I think NXT, not TakeOver anymore. What do they call it? I don't even know what they call it. I can't even think of what they call it anymore. But NXT starts at noon, I think, which is awesome. So that's like going to be about 10 hours or so of wrestling on Saturday, then another 4 or 5 on Sunday. So we got a good weekend ahead. New Day, although they are bad guys now, New Day sucks now. But got to rock the New Day. Got a wrestling shirt every day of the week. So today's training, you'll see in the video there. Once I put that, probably tomorrow. AJ Styles, Friday. I don't know. We'll see what we got for Friday. We're skipping Flannel Friday, I think, this week to go Wrestling Friday. But again, some rolls, somersaults, cartwheels. Just have fun with the tumbling portion of today's workout. As we finished up the tumbling, then we head into the rings, another kind of gymnastics type thing. So just start with some skin the cats. I think personally probably the best shoulder mobility, shoulder strengthening movement you can do. I found great helping it after I had some shoulder troubles last year during baseball last summer and did a lot of this stuff, and my shoulders are feeling great. I threw BP on Monday for the first time. I don't know, probably 100 pitches just out of the blue. Arms feeling great. A few days later, do these. I'm probably actually going to do some of these tonight too, as some extra mobility, some hanging. Just let the body just flow and stretch and move in ways you didn't think it could. And again, maybe you can't do a skin the cat. Maybe you can get halfway up, but progress. Get yourself doing stuff like this. The hangs, these are fun, tough but fun. If you just hang there for a while, go upside down, do some spinal extensions, get the feet up there. Pretend you're on monkey bar. Pretend you're a 7-year-old kid playing around on a jungle gym. We stop playing too often. We need to play more as we get older. So did the ring thing, collect those rings like Sonic, and then we finished up with some iso holds, split squat iso holds to finish our training session for the day. But that is our kind of a typical movement day. A lot of freestyling, a lot of just winging it. Have ideas of what you want to do. Kind of, I know I'm going to crawl, I know I'm going to roll, I know I'm going to do the rings, but there's not sets and reps on those things. Might do it for time, might do it for different holds, things like that. And just change it up. Keep it fresh, keep it fun, keep it engaging, and then watch the results come, watch the progress grow, watch you feel better, move better, look better. So that is it. Oh, I forgot, here we go. I forgot to say we did some neck holds too, some iso hold, kind of rocking with the neck. I felt my neck, I think my neck's getting bigger. It's definitely feeling a lot better since I started doing more direct neck training. So do some neck training, protect your neck, Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is for everyone. But again, that's what we had today. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back soon. So have a great night, have a great week, and be an athlete for life.